Hey, how we doing? Welcome to Geeks and Gamers Play. And last August, Saints Row's Reboot launched and it was trashed right from the get-go. The game is a fucking piece of shit. It's an ESG, SJW, woke piece of hipster trash, far from the Saints Row that I loved anyway. I think the series peaked at number 2. I know some people say number 3, but I would have to say number 2. However, damn near everyone was in agreement. This game sucks asshole. But now the developers are asking that we give it another chance. So you tell me if you're going to give this another chance. But they're going ahead and doing their massive overhaul. So Saints Row is going for a cyberpunk-like revival with a huge update overhauling everything. Now, the fact that this has even been compared to Cyberpunk 2077 in terms of an overhaul shows you just how much of a piece of shit this game was. So Saints Row is about to get an update that overhauls pretty much everything and adds a bunch of new features, from changes to combat, missions, and multiplayer, and almost every part of the game is being improved as the developers ask fans to give the reboot another chance. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say that I don't think anyone's going to give this another chance. I think everyone's pretty much done with this piece of shit. So the first of 3 major updates with this expansion launching on May 9th, so tomorrow, as well as overhaul game improvements. The update adds a new area to the map, the district of Sunshine Springs. The area will have new activities for players, which will hopefully go down a little better than the offerings that we had at launch back in August. So, the Sunshine Springs update comes after the disastrous launch back in August, with the game being torn apart by fucking everyone, including critics. So in the patch notes, it reads that the team has been hard at work bringing you a huge set of quality life improvements, new features, and bug fixes. We're still getting bug fixes for this. So this includes an overhaul of the combat, making it feel smoother and more badass than ever before. Yes, because this looks incredibly badass, doesn't it? So the developers continue pushing to get fans to give Saints Row another chance. We have improved a lot of stuff. Some of it you'll need to play to really appreciate, especially the combat changes. So get ready to go back to Santo Ileso and let us know what you think. So combat in Saints Row has received a bunch of major changes, mostly centered around making fights easier and less frustrating. So there is now a near 0% chance that enemies will be able to dodge your melee attacks. That kind of sounds like putting it on game journalist mode to me. Well, even game journalists said this game sucked. It will also be harder for them to hit you while you're crouching, and it'll be easier to interrupt them as they call for reinforcements. On top of this, their hit points have been drastically reduced, and a bunch of UI changes will make it easier to tell if you're fighting well or not. Yeah, so basically they're really trying hard here to get a second chance, but I don't think anyone's going to give them a second chance. You know, it wasn't too long ago after this game's launch, we heard that in their quarterly meeting or something like that, they were pretty much told, hey, you've kind of killed Saints Row, there is no coming back from this, and if there is coming back from this, it's going to be an absolute fucking miracle. As it stands right now, Saints Row is a dead franchise, which sucks because, honestly, I would think that at its peak, Saints Row 2 was actually a GTA competitor. I think Saints Row 2 was better than GTA 4, but that was just my humble opinion. So you tell me how you feel about this in the comment section down below. Be sure to subscribe to Geeks and Gamers Play and check out geeksgamers.com, and I'll see you all in the next video.